the sticker.
What their sticker look like? Whoa! Check it out.
Scott, you was saved, but we were going to cover it up.
Scott. Even Miss Lisa got on the board.
Miss Lisa's over here. Let me get over closer.
And I'm going to put this one right there. That fits perfect.
There, it does. It covered it up really good.
No, I wouldn't do that.
This is my phone. I'm trying to mess with the. Oh, I got an echo. Turn that down. I can't get the screen to come up on the computer. There. I did it. Let me cancel this one now. There. Now can you guys hear me? I'm having technical difficulties. Yeah, I gotta push the wrong button. I haven't messed with the laptop much. Is the volume working? Let me look over here. Speaker, no. It says it's on. Hi, Jennifer. I dropped the link earlier, but I don't know how to. Yeah, there could be two of us. Yeah, Rita didn't go live, and the board's sitting here. So, hi, Linda, and everybody that I missed. Oh. Hello. It's like I'll be spending the night at the hospital tomorrow. Oh, because of the snow? Oh, volume's all right now, Kim? All right, thank you. But I did drop the link if somebody wants to come up. I don't know how to pin it, though. Ladies, I got a question, too. I was watching YouTube today, and Fab Rabs, let me see if I can find their channel. And they build cars and do stuff off road and stuff. They're in Utah, I believe. Yeah, it starts snowing pretty hard at 4:30 here, Linda. Then it quit. I was going to go live then. Hi, Mary. I was going to go live then, have a camera shooting out the window, but then it quit. But let me get on here a minute here. Wrong way. I'm trying to do too many things at once. But Fab Rabs, their grandparents or grandmother made a quilt that they could put in their tow truck or with a firewood truck. So if they're out in the snow, they get stuck. They got a quilt with them in the truck. But it's made out of jeans. The jeans is all right. But I want you guys to look at it. I'm going to try to drop the link here in just a second. And but it was pieces of jeans. It was all the old man's jeans, and it was around the edges of the jeans, and they had shirt material, flannel shirt, but then in between each seam, it had like some fuzzy stuff. And I've never seen a quilt. I mean, I watch a lot of you guys with the quilts. No, Shannon didn't even notice it last night, Paula. I trimmed part of it off. I hadn't shaved since December. But yes, he does, Mary. I'm trying to find a channel here now. But it was really cool, the quilt. I don't know what episode this was, but I'm going to drop the link for the show. And it was like yesterday, I think it aired. It wasn't today. Yeah, they freight it, Ginger. They were freight it. and it was really neat looking because it wasn't all smooth, but it was like braided on the edges and stuff. And I had never seen that one. With all the quilts you guys have made, and it was really pretty. And they put it in a plastic bag, put it behind the seat of the truck. Yeah, I think it's what's called a rag quilt, but it's made out of jeans and flannel shirts and stuff. It was pretty, Kim, but I hadn't seen one of those, and they washed it up, and they found it in the truck. It'd been there for a long time, but the grandmother had made it for the grandfather years ago, so it was really old. But I have a reason I seen that and want to talk about it is I want to try to start making something, and I have a lot of old jeans and shirts that don't fit me, and I thought maybe I could make one of those. And I can take it up to my aunt and have her do the back part and stuff. But maybe I can sew all the material together and make my own. I'm going to try, Kathleen. My eyes, I'm down to one pair of glasses. And actually, tonight, I take the glasses off, and our TV is in front of me right now, and we have a digital clock. I actually can see the clock tonight clearly. So my eyes are getting better, and so I'm getting bored sitting around here, and I want to do something. I mean, we got a old sewing machine. I'll have to have Shannon show me how to do the bobbin part because I forgot how to do that and thread it. But I want to try to do something. I can't go outside and stuff, but I can sit up there at the table and do stuff. Maybe I can make one. Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty neat, Kim. You know, it's actually out of my jeans. I don't have my dad's or nothing, but I got several old jeans that I got holes in them or whatever. But I ought to be able to cut them up. I got to figure out in back and front at the same time. Look up rag quilts. All right, I'll look that up. I do have access because my aunt's got a long arm like Rita's got and some of the others has got. So I do have access to a long arm. But it would give my hands something to do too, like sitting there watching Rita last night doing the binding. I'm sitting here and I used to sew my clothes and stuff. And it would I'm thinking of things I can do just to do something because I get so bored sitting here all day long. Kim, did you get some sleep last night? Oh, that's pretty cool, Kim. But I sit here I got the heat blanket on night. I'm cold. Shan says it's warm in here. It says 72 in here in the house, but my legs are cold tonight. 13 hours good. Well, Jennifer, I've had a lot of teachers, so I think I can try anyway. No, Mary, you said you was making me an apron. Hi, Glenda. You guys on Friday nights at Grace and Fires. Let me go in here. Grace and Fire there. Her husband is retired Air Force gentleman, but he's blind, but he does doing woodworking stuff. And she does a live on Saturday nights. I think it's at is it 4 or 5 o'clock, Linda? Saturday at 4:45. So she just got done redoing her kitchen and everything. So really nice people, but they're Air Force like me. So Rita, it's your fault that I'm on here because you didn't do it live. I've been sitting here waiting and waiting. Shannon got up early and went to work already, and she goes, "Are you guys going live?" She likes doing it too, and she's been enjoying listening to you and talk or doing things. And I go, "I don't see no deals yet from Rita yet." I go, "I think I might go tonight then." If anybody wants to come up, if the link's up too far, I'll try to drop it again. Let me see if I can do that. I'm not very good on this computer deal. I always did it on my phone, so this is all new to me. Yes, Kathleen, I do. I miss Rita just like rest Vivians. It gives us all something to do. And when she's not there, but yeah, I give her heck because she's on all the time. Yeah, I know, Rita. I kept waiting this morning. I thought maybe you'd change your mind and go. I actually got up early this morning to see if you went live, and then I took a nap because I was going to come up on panel and talk to everybody while you guys are working. I figured you'd give us an update on the quilts. Yeah, Glenda, if you check, I'll drop Rita's there for you so it'll make it easier for you. Most of the people in here, Rita goes live almost at least every other day or sometimes, and sometimes at night about 7 o'clock. But they do quilts, most of these ladies in here, and I go in there and chit chat with them all night long. But sometimes we go 3 and 4 hours long. But we have a lot of fun talking and aggravating everybody. The girls pick on me just as much as I pick on them. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm playing on my phone. Yeah, check her out, Linda. There, she's got I think up to 16K viewers now, but sometimes there's over 100 people in there talking or watching when we're live. But we'll have a panel of sometimes 3 or 4. Sometimes there's been 10. If you want to learn to quilt, Glenda, these ladies can show you. Like I'm telling you, I want to try to do it. I've sewed with a machine, but they got a lot of pointers. There's different ways of doing different things, and these are some of the best quilters in the world right here. I mean, but it's a lot of fun. Rita be sitting with her sewing machine, sewing while we're talking, or even a couple of the other ladies will be in there sewing and showing their quilts off and stuff. So Well, on an off day, you have 35 to 40 people. Just on an off day, when you just do a quick, hey, let's trade paint. That's an Oklahoma friend of mine I met in Oklahoma. He was on the intro there when I did the intro video there. It's all you need, Glenda, because Cheryl's not in here yet. Cheryl lives over here by me, and she made what 35 quilts last year, and all she uses is a sewing machine. She does everything on her sewing machine, so you can do it all on just a sewing machine. You don't have to have. They call it a long arm. It's like 8 or 9 foot long, and it puts the binding and the backing together and stuff. So you really don't have to have that. But Cheryl does it all without it, and some of the other ladies in here do it without it. But if you go in there and watch them and talk to them, I mean, they are a very helpful bunch. They don't mind teaching people how to do something. There was a couple ladies that live in New Jersey, Shay and DJ, they're sisters, and they was teaching her. She made a baby quilt, but she hasn't been in a while. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it goes by fast. Like we had a deal Super Bowl Sunday instead of, because some of us didn't like watching football, but some of them were watching football and watching Rita, and we were on over 3 hours that afternoon. So yeah, you can, like Kim said, you can. My mom used to do them by hand, and I didn't dig Mom's quilt out today yet. I'll wait till I'll dig it out, and then I can show everybody on Rita's deal. There's more people in there. There's quite a few in here tonight too, but all you gotta do is just keep trying. I mean, there's a lot of them in here who's tried different ways doing things, and there's no failure in it. It's just they call it. It's Jack. It's a ripper to rip out your seams. And I know you probably know what that is, but they nicknamed it, Jack the Ripper. So if you mess up, you just take it apart and do it again. Even Rita's messed up a few times sewing things together and had to rip them up, so as long as you're trying, that's all that matters. Yep, the seam ripper. Yep, they call it Jack the Ripper. I'm frozen. I didn't see it move. I'll bet. Yeah, they're doing a quilt. What Rita's talking about there, they're doing a quilt given away for like a charity deal, and it's got square blocks, but they're going at angles, both directions. It's really pretty. They make a board like, you know, they have something on the wall and they stick all the fabric to, and they had it all laid out last week, and they was beginning to sew it together, and they was doing that today. But Rita has actually, Mary, you're in here. You can drop Rita's fabric shop if you want, Mary. Oh no, you got to make sure somebody's in there supervising her. But Rita's got a quilt shop. She's got another house on her property. Rita used to raise chickens for Tyson and stuff, but they got an extra house on their property, and she turned it into a quilt shop. And usually on Thursdays, but they went today too, and they have ladies come in. They got one that's learning how, and she sells fabric and stuff. And thank you, Mary. I knew you could do it. But there's her quilting shop. If you need any fabric or anything, even I advertise for Rita on my channel. See, Rita doesn't like to advertise for herself, but me and Mary do. Oh, the house is getting too small, huh? And her fabric is cheaper than most places you can go get it. For the people that ain't, that's on Rita's channel, it's like $10. I might mess it up a little bit. It's like $10 a yard, and it's $10 for shipping. So I guess that's a really good price, what all the ladies say. And she's got, if you get on her deal when they go up there, it's a house, but it's different rooms like here. And she's got rooms with shelves. Her husband built shelves, and she's got a lot of different choices of fabric. So, and if she doesn't have it, she has ways of getting it and stuff. So she does a pretty good job on it. She just started that not too long ago. Hi, Virginia. But I don't know what else to talk about, ladies. Yes, she does. I like when Rhonda's there and walks around and shows it. That's when she gets more orders, especially if Sarah's on here or some of the others. They see the material. She's got the website, but when you can see it on the video, it makes it easier to pick out what you want. She can lay them out on the table. Oh, you're getting snow now too, Virginia? Yeah, I don't know how much. The ground ain't covered yet, but it was snowing. It started at 4:30 here. It got some big flakes come down, but then it stopped. But it's like a little bit. I don't know how much we're supposed to get. Hey, Joe. Joe, you guys getting snow up there tonight? We're getting it down here in Missouri. Joe lives up by Buffalo, New York, guys. Hey, Michael. Michael, that last painting you did, that's beautiful. You guys don't know MP Heritage there. He's a chicken guru. He actually has a book on chickens. And, oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button again. And, but he paints. If you check out Michael there, the MB Heritage, him and his wife, they do gardening. He's got tips on gardening. They're in North Carolina, and but he's really smart with chickens, but he's really good at painting. He's got one of Mark Twain I like. Rita sent me a picture. Hold on a minute. Oh, I see what Rita's doing today. That's why she ain't on. The girls are over tonight. Deanna and Miley. That's my girlfriend. Hi, girls. She used to get on here and talk to me as I was driving down the road and have her sir over the morning and just carry on a conversation with me. Let me see here if I can find something here. Trying to multitask, and I'm not very good at it. Where's that? Trying to find that picture that you did, Michael, with the last painting you did. I don't see it right away. I think it was a short. I don't see it. I was going to show it. Nope, Joe, haven't had no lookers at. Yeah, I know, Rita. There's a lot of people don't like their kids being on videos, and I understand that, but you know, nope, they're both for sale. We actually sold a puppy this morning. They're coming back this weekend. I guess somebody's coming to look at a puppy tomorrow, so we should only have one left, puppies. But we got the horse trailer for sale yet. There was a guy called from Omaha. He's 88 years old. Is interested in the horse trailer, maybe. So maybe we can get it sold. Joe, you ought to buy one of these trucks. You can use them, make your business bigger. All right, Glenda. Have a nice night. Tell Sir Grace hi. Why are you babysitting so late, Rita? They go out on the town tonight? Boy, Joe, it would make you, a bigger business there, or you can park in the yard and act like a big truck driver once in a while. Heck, I'd even drive it up there to you. You could pull a whole lot more than that Ford. Oh, oh, you're not babysitting now. Okay. You had your hands full today then. Terry probably got leftovers. Oh, another grandkid. Another one for you to watch. Maybe it'll be a fisherman like Thomas so you guys can have a buddy to go fishing. Wow, Terry had to fend for himself even? Man, I played the list, Joe, the other day. Yeah, me too, Rita. I can't wait till June when I turn 65 and I don't have to have a fishing license no more. Yeah, it seems like sometimes the watch hours are really hard to get, even if people's playing your list. I know Shannon was the 25th, Kim, but when I was working on Shannon's watch hours, she had like, that was before you only had to have 3,000 to get part of it. And she had like 3,000 hours, but then she stopped doing videos when she was working. I'm in Missouri. I'm north of Kim. Kim's down by Kansas City, and I'm up by St. Joe. But when Shannon stopped doing her videos, her hours dropped off really quick, and she was actually working on. I don't know if it dropped today or not. She actually was working on a video this morning, editing while I was sitting here. I'm trying to watch TV and I'm listening to her video going on over and over. When she edits, she'll play it over and over. If she don't like something, moves it around, and she takes an hour or two to edit a video. But her last one, she had like 500 views on her last video, so she wants to do more, but she just don't have the time. Oh, you're over there by Jamie? I ain't seen Jamie in a while. All right, Rita. Yeah, I haven't seen Jamie in quite a while. She was coming in even on Jesse and Lisa's, and I haven't seen her even in there. Yes, they are, Jennifer. They're hard to get. I mean, you could have several people playing your playlist that just seem like they don't add up. Is this Jennifer or is it Donnie? It better be Donnie because I go to Donnie's all the time, so he's got to do an appearance. Oh, I missed that. I'll have to look and see in my deal and see if I'm still subscribed because I'm sitting here all day long trying to find somebody that's live doing something, and I haven't been seeing it. Oh, it's both okay. I was going to say Mr. Donnie owes me because I come in his all the time. I don't learn much, but I do come in and say hello and talk to his people. Well, you got caller ID, Paula. Just scan your calls. No, Virginia, in December, my blood sugar, I didn't know it. My blood sugar went out of control. I got dizzy down in Amarillo and I fell down some steps and hurt my back. And I haven't worked since the first week of December. And then my blood sugar was so bad, my eyes got bad. I couldn't see. Everything was blurry. And one of the ladies in here actually told me, because I got glasses from Dollar General that I've always wear. No, I haven't found one to take me in yet. I've been calling, but everybody's booked up. And so one lady's in here. So if you get where you can't see and you got multi pairs of glasses, like I got 3 pair, you put the other pair on top of that pair and then you can see. And actually, I don't have to do it now. This is blurry. But I did that for almost a month, wasn't it, guys? I was wearing 2 pair of glasses. Read that I've got the blood sugar back down. I haven't tested tonight yet. But I've got it back down where it was at 590 when I first got checked. It might have been higher than that when I got sick, but it was at 590 when I got dizzy and fell. You want the total watch hours, I think, Joe. While I'm sitting here, I guess I can check it for you. See if I can do it just once tonight. This thing ain't been working very good. I've been have to. No, I'm not. I think I'm on 2 different medications, and I think it's got it kind of under control. But I cheat sometimes. I had ice cream last night. Don't tell Shannon. I wanted some ice cream, and it was in there. I seen it. See, ain't too bad. 165 tonight. So the pills are working, I guess, and getting it manageable. Like I said tonight, I don't have to have my glasses on to see the TV, but I do have to have them on to see the chat. So my eyes actually are a little bit better, but my back hurts so bad I can't walk around. Yeah, you got a long ways to go, Joe. All right, Rita. I got to figure out how to pin this thing. There's a help deal in that corner, so I can't even use the mouse to hit enter. We had ribs, and Shannon and I had our oven, she found out we can put food in the oven and set a timer on it, and it starts cooking, different times. And so we had country style ribs tonight and sweet potatoes. Man, that was good. Hello.
Hey, I felt sorry for you. Well, I better mute something, hadn't I?
You look tired.
I felt sorry for you. Well,
Uh-oh.
Now, I think I got it muted. That fixed it, didn't it?
Yeah.
You've come up and joined me lots of times when nobody else would. So,
Well, sometimes it seems like it goes easier when somebody's up there with you.
it does. Yeah. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to think something to talk about all the time. I need to find a choice, though. There they are. Now it looks different from this side than it does when you're the ones running it, isn't it?
Right.
Hey, everybody. And I hadn't touched this since last night, so I'm working.
Oh, you haven't?
I was busy, but not on this.
So how much did Deborah have to rip out?
A lot. Finally, there was some extra. Well, I had to rip some out too, but there was some extra strips. And I finally told her, said, let's just put these over to the side and use these extra strips. It was funny. So told her it was all her fault. You know me, I blamed it on her. So but I was sewing them too. So
Margaret wasn't there to supervise?
Well, yeah, but Margaret was back. Some of them brought their own projects today, but me and Deborah were on that thing. So, but I'm not sure if they'll get to come Thursday or not. We got some bad weather coming, cold, possibly snow. So we may not make it Thursday. But there's a table back there, and there was 4 of them sitting at that table. So me and Renee had to work some other place, but it's all okay.
You had a house full today, huh?
Did, yeah.
Yeah, I got up early this morning. I don't usually get up to about 8:39 because I don't go to bed till 2 or 3. And I thought, well, you might go ahead and just turn it on today. And so I got up early to see if you turned it on, and never did see it. So I went in and took a nap.
I should have. It would have been fun, but sometimes them ladies up there go along with it, and sometimes they don't. Just depends. So.
Yeah, you don't want to bug them too much doing it. Kim, it's snowing up here already. It started at 4:30, but it was just like flurry. It was heavy at first at 4:30 because I was going to go live then, and I was going to set one camera up out the window and then talk on the other one, watch the snow. But then it stopped by the time I thought about doing it.
One of the ladies on my Facebook friends list, she's north of us. I'm on the edge of the mountains, and she's up in the mountains, and she had ice, and she went out and took a video, and you could hear them trees breaking and popping from the ice, making it fall down. It was bad.
I don't mind snow, but I hate ice because it destroys a lot of stuff. The power lines get broken, and I remember driving down through Mississippi once from not Mississippi. Where Elvis is from, Graceland, there by there, coming down 55 into Mississippi, and they had an ice storm, and it was like a war zone. I had the windows down. It's warm, but it's cold ice, and the trees are falling on the highway, and you had to go real slow and zigzag from the trees. Oh man, I didn't do videos back then, but it would have been a cool video.
Yeah, I know we had a couple of ice storms, but one year you could hear them trees just popping. It just sounded like a 22 or like a gun going off, with the trees, the limbs are breaking and falling. it was kind of scary actually. So
Yeah, I hate them around here because we got on the other side of the house over here. We got some great big old trees. They're not very good, and we've had a couple fall. One of them hit our propane tank this summer, and I had to clean up. But I'm afraid one of them breaking and falling on the house because they're big.
yeah.
They're nice in the summertime, you know, having a shade, but when it's icy out, they're not very good.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got one of the trucks sitting over underneath of them.
What was your sugar number? Did I miss that?
Yeah, what was it? 160 or 180? Let me look here.
Oh well, that's not too bad. I think I missed that while I was in the process of getting up on here. So
Yeah,
that's not bad then. Not too bad.
165 tonight.
Okay.
And I had ice cream last night.
Well,
There was some butter pecans been sitting there for 2 months.
ooh, better
And Shannon won't eat it in front of me because Shannon's actually trying to watch what she eats in front of me, you know, cakes or snacks or whatever. She got some in her bag she hides in her candy bars that she takes to work, but she don't like to sit here and eat them in front of me. But last night I wanted something besides water or granola bar or popcorn, and I went out on the porch and put the towels in the dryer. And so I looked in the freezer, see what there was that I could get real easy. And I've been eyeballing that butter pecan, and I didn't eat much, but I had a little bit.
Just fixing to ask you how much you ate of it. But that sounds good.
Yeah, it does, Kim. When them ice storms, it does sound like it. My nephew's like that, Kim. He was over in the last war deal, and he's got that really bad. He's actually getting a check from the government. He can't be around when it's really weird. And you must be getting a little bit better, but when fireworks are going off or stuff like that, he would hide. But he actually has been going out going hunting a little bit now. So
Big old scissors.
hey, I want to cut my jeans up. I got one of them paper cutters. Do you think that'll cut that material straight enough?
It might. Yeah, it just
It's
might.
pretty sharp.
I
don't have one of the fancy cutters that you use all the time, but I do have that. I thought maybe I could line it up and cut, squares out on that thing.
Looky what I've got tonight.
Oh, for your needle threader.
Yeah. About time, ain't it?
Yeah.
Let's see how much better this works now.
Maybe you want to strain your eyes this way.
Oh, I tell you what, sometimes I wonder if it's ever
Some nights watching you there, you're trying to put that in there. You're just like really trying to look.
Sometimes it goes in real easy and sometimes it don't.
I've always had 20/20 vision. And a lot of people around me have always had glasses. And now me wearing them a little bit, I've never thought, about that, not being seeing like that. I used to pick on people about it a little bit. And I would take, especially my dad and me both would take, my dad wore glasses when he got older, but we would wet our fingers and smear your glasses up. And I hate that now. My glasses are always dirty. I got a towel here, I'm always trying to wipe them off, and it bugs the heck out of me. But I used to tease people, all the time.
I've wore glasses since fifth grade, whatever age that was, a long time. So nearsighted, can't. That worked pretty easy. It's threaded.
What did Nightbot do?
Did it do something?
Oh, it's showing. It ain't showing on there, but it says it's hid. But it's showing Shannon's channel. My Nightbot work ain't working right either. Even on StreamYard, I had them the other day try to type in USAF or anything like that, and it would do it. I don't know if the weather ones work. Somebody type in your zip code of your town, see if the weather one's working.
And I do you still have it? Is it set up where I could have streamed to my channel if I'd have wanted to? Could I have done that?
I don't know. When I'm on the laptop, I don't know if you could or not. I don't know if I have that turned on, and I don't know where to go to do that. It's so much different than on the phone.
Because I thought I'd just do that if I had that option for no reason other than more
Yeah.
than you can see it, but I didn't see the.
I'm not paying for. I doubt if you can because I'm not paying for StreamYard right now.
Okay, then
This is free,
I'm
so it probably won't.
probably won't.
But if you want to sew for a while and get more in here, you can turn yours on. I'll turn mine off.
Well, it don't matter. I
you
started to send you a message earlier tonight to tell you to go on, and then I just didn't want to nag you, but so
I get bored when Shannon leaves. I mean, she gets up and we have dinner and whatever, and there just ain't nothing on TV. You sit there and watch this so much, and I watch all my YouTube during the day, the shows I watch, and this week at night there's been racing on a little bit down in Florida, and I've watched it a little bit, but I get so bored just sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and I can't go to bed.
After I got Terry's supper, I kind of debated. He's down that way, and this thing's up here. I said, "Do I go that way or do I go that way?" Then I saw that recliner sit over there, so I went and got in the recliner. So the
I don't think
recliner won. So
the weather's not working either.
I
don't know what's going on with our Nightbots. I mean, some things work and some things ain't.
Because here a couple of weeks ago, I even went back and watched some of the videos that had showed me how to set it up the first time, and then I tried to follow the exact same thing I did before, and it still couldn't get it to work. To drop those channel links is what I was
right.
But yeah, I heard you talk about them jeans and making that quilt. You ought to try it. I think it'd be interesting to watch you do it. So
I know. I'm going to try it. Yeah, it was so neat. I watched it, I think it was yesterday on that show. It's called Fab Rabs. I dropped their link earlier. But I can't figure out what the middle was. They had the material wasn't evenly spaced parts, but in between the materials, it's like it was fuzzy. Then Kim and somebody else saying it's like a rag quilt or something.
They probably frayed up those edges of those jeans, because you know how frayed ripped jeans will get around the edges. Is that what it looked like?
No, this looked like a different material though. It didn't look like just frayed it.
I don't know.
It's like in between each seam, each piece of material, like they sewed something else in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, Gladys, we both were having problems with Nightbot.
Not going to help you.
I like having the Nightbot set up when I was driving because it would tell people when they come in and they could drop their links. You know, while I'm sitting here, I could do it, but I don't know how to drop links when I'm on the computer. I can do it on my phone. I do have my phone on to do it, but Mary's pretty good at helping people out anymore. She's getting pretty good at it, dropping stuff for us.
Now, Gladys, is your channel set up where Nightbot will do a channel link on your channel?
Yeah, Gladys, mine and Rita's, we had certain code words. Like she had hen, and I had different militaries in mine and stuff. And you type that in, like they typed the zip codes a while ago, that would give the weather. And if we typed in another word, it would drop your channel.
And it was fun. It was just kind of fun to see people drop their links. But
yeah, that way we helped other people, share themselves out on their own.
But I don't, Gladys, I don't ever remember seeing it on your channel though.
She said it's working on hers.
Oh, where they can type something and it drops the channel links.
There was another one, the guy in Canada and Jesse and Lisa had. It was called something else, but they did away with it. Well, I tried to, Virginia, and Rita does too. I mean, there's a lot of us that are in here right now are on both channels because we've worked together for the last few years, helping each other. We help others too.
And we've had our drama too. Don't think we haven't. Because not all personalities click with each other, but overall it's been pretty good. So
if they type selfie, it drops their link. Mary's saying if they type, I didn't know that, Mary. We used to have just code words to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I also had there for a while. I don't pay for StreamYard no more, but like Michael had a book. I had a Nightbot telling about his chicken book. I had talking about Shannon, and I had several other people. Nightbot would drop messages for that stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
But mine probably ain't working because I'm not paying for StreamYard right now.
Mm.
When some of you guys that don't mess with this, you can use StreamYard for 20 hours free a month. So if you want to get in, I know.
If you like it, 20 hours a month goes by fast.
Yeah. If it's set up right, Jennifer, it does. There's different ways, like all around Sarah's husband, their Nightbot, he is named Raul. If you type in Raul, he tells you different funny sayings and stuff. I mean, you can set it up different ways. Kathleen just went back and looked. That is a rag quilt. The patches were cut different sizes, which gives a uneven look. The fuzzy stuff you are talking about is seams.
So it is the raggedy frayed seams then.
It was pretty, wasn't it, Kathleen? I thought it was really pretty. It looks like an old rag type deal, but it looked really nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to try to make one, guys. I'm actually going to go in. It's in the spare room there. I got a bunch of jeans tomorrow while I'm sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and start
Start cutting them.
Cutting out material.
Yeah, get you a whole big pile of the patches to start with.
Yeah, and they're that quilt we're talking about, they weren't the same size. They were different shapes even, or sizes. But even see, we are on our quilting channels here. I even seen it on a car show.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, I know something about that.
Well, I've turned my last corner.
Oh.
But I've got to stop in a minute and sew them together. I can't finish it. Because see, I'm right here, and then I got to do that. I had some old, the kids were playing in here in this room where I was at today, and had some old pieces I'd cut off, and they were long and only about so wide. And so I tied a piece of them around the little girl's belly and then gave them a tail. They thought that was the cutest thing, that was just an old piece of fabric scrap. It don't take much to entertain them. It don't cost anything. They had a tail. And it was kind of funny.
Yeah, Jennifer, they was talking about somebody that retired. Might be the one you're talking about. I already got the subscribers, but I could get, if I start doing it, maybe I even could get more and catch up with Rita.
You're gonna have a hard time catching me.
I know.
Mine is just the last few weeks has just grown like crazy, and I don't know why. So
it's been so cold out, probably everywhere, so more people are probably watching YouTube.
And
I think that's a lot to do
because that's a comfort food. That's what it is.
Yeah. A good pair of scissors cut along the seams of the jeans and remove them. You can flatten these pieces and cut your patches easier. All right. So just cut down along the seams all out and just lay it out then.
Yeah, you don't want to sew.
There's now I bought Drop Shannon's channel. See, the last time it did on my phone, it says hid, but now it shows it there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Junior. Long time no see. Stop calling your wife. She's trying to watch a video.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to sew through those seams, what Catherine says.
Yeah.
They're tough.
Now, our sewing machine is just a one from Walmart she got a long time ago. It shouldn't be that hard to go through the jean material, would it?
No, not just the denim, not a couple of layers of denim, but not those flat seams on those thick seams on blue jeans. You
We
couldn't
got
sew.
somebody in the basement. Hi, Gladys.
Yeah, it's me.
Gladys, looky there. Randy, you got Gladys.
I'm having to. Michael's saying he's having to approve each Nightbot link, so there is a setting off somewhere. We got settings off somewhere. Yeah, Randy, Paula was saying she came back and said she would wait for you to call again.
See if I can remember how to do this. Gladys, talk me through this. Joining these ends.
With thread?
With thread. Well, there's a way you do them. Let me see. I want to
Or
go
super glue?
Super cool.
This way.
Kim's got a question for you, Gladys.
I can't see the chat because I left
Oh,
my phone in.
Did
in
you
the
get
other room.
all the papers off the elephant quilt?
No, I've got about a fourth left.
Well, if it's only a fourth left, that's not a whole lot. So you took a bunch of them off.
My fingers got sore today trying to take all the paper off, so I quit for the day.
Tabitha, you got to put a junior on there. You already said hi to me. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
I was going to tell you, Randy, if you want to pin your link, the StreamYard link, you right click it on your mouse and then it'll say pin to top until you pin
I
it on.
did that a while ago. Well, no, I didn't. I hit the deal and I clicked on the stream and it. Let me go back, see if I can find it, see if I can try to do it again. Try that. I always did things on my phone, and this laptop is so much different doing things. Actually, it'd be easier to just do it again. I'll try it. Years ago, I didn't even know how to operate the laptop, period, but I'm trying to learn. I had a flip phone for years because I didn't want to learn this stuff. Okay, now it's pasted.
But how many
I
office can
right clicked it.
how many
Say
can you
this-
have up here though? Can another one come up now?
It should say pin at the top or something like that.
I got back, refresh, save as, print, send tab to device, reload, translate to English, open sidebar, add share, screenshot. I don't have that pin. It doesn't say that on mine.
Huh, that's kind of odd.
I know on my phone, all I got to do is hit it and say pin it. But I was looking earlier here trying to figure out how to pin it, but hey, Alvin. Alvin, you messed up. Our friend Rhonda's got a boyfriend now. You messed up.
You waited too late.
We don't care for him much yet, though, but you still might be in the running. Do you have to overlap them just a little bit, Rita?
Yeah, I'm trying to anyway, I'm trying trying something. So they're on a diagonal kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. I broke StreamYard somehow. That was a nice talk last night with Larry. I enjoyed talking to him.
I did too. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I did.
He acted like he was enjoying it too.
He did.
I think Kathy was wanting to get him off.
And I can show the elephant.
Oh. That's colorful. I like that. How did you figure out what piece went where?
It's foundation paper piecing. It's got numbers.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what the paper was they was talking about.
Yeah. Take the paper off.
You sew it right on the paper then, huh? Like paint by numbers. You're just sewing by numbers. That would be time consuming. Looks like trying because they're all different angles. Everybody's saying it's really pretty, Gladys. There's some new people in here. I'll drop Linda's link so maybe we can get her some more subscribers here tonight. I know most of you in here has already been connected with Linda, but she's going to do a giveaway when she hits 300. So if you guys aren't connected to her, please do. You're welcome, Linda.
See if I got it right.
So,
Jennifer wants to know if that's going to be as a wall hanging, Gladys.
yeah, that's big.
Rita, how come you moved the double wedding ring around?
I think I was showing somebody's pieces, I think.
Oh, okay. Because you had it, the two pieces on the top,
Yeah.
and you
And
moved that one. So.
I think I just pulled one off to show people kind of what how it was going to be.
I thought maybe you'd been working on it again.
Oh no, I've been working on these other things. I'm going to be right here. Oh,
I pay attention to people's backboards.
yeah, I do too.
I like seeing what they're working on.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope I get this right the first time. I've been known not to. It broke the thread. I'm able to re-thread it. But I had Millie sat down here today, and I think she turned some buttons on it.
Uh-oh.
Then after she wanted to, then Deanna wanted to.
Monkey see, monkey do, huh?
Yes, I tell you. What's in
So they're going to have a new brother or sister, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be your little brothers.
I didn't see Sandra today, Jennifer. I took a nap and I got up and she was already off. I didn't get to check Sandra out today. I left a comment on it deal afterwards. I missed her. I don't know how she does it. She can sew and cut and do things and have the baby in her arms.
I couldn't do that.
Me neither.
Mm-mm. I actually, when my kids were little, I quit sewing when my kids were little because I never had any time or couldn't do it with them playing. So they demanded too much attention. So.
And her little hands are always moving. I'd be afraid of her getting hurt.
Yeah.
But she makes it work somehow.
She does. Yep.
Yard light ain't bright enough. I can't see if it's snowing or not still.
Well, it's twisted.
Huh.
It would be, wouldn't it? My goodness. No. All right, so we rip it out.
Yeah,
Now-
Jennifer, it'd probably be hard with kids around. You got your stuff laid out. And I mean, my mom did it with us around, but my mom did all kinds of stuff.
Good looky there. I was trying to get it on there, but see that twist?
There goes Jack.
Well, I don't know where my seam ripper is, so maybe these little scissors will.
She lost Jack.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe it was the left click instead of right click, Randy. Could pin to top.
Right click
Try
it.
the left click on it and see if it says pin to top.
I'll try it again here. I'm trying to learn, so. When I left click it, it says hide the message. No, it didn't work again.
Yeah,
Wait a
I
minute.
don't know.
That says inspect, I think. I can't read some of this stuff. It's hard to see.
Y'all. Uh-oh, we lost Randy, Gladys.
Oops.
Just me and you and chat. And I'm over here making a fool out of myself trying to get this turned right. Sometimes it just comes real easy. Oh, you're back.
I hit the wrong button. At least I found my way back.
Mm. Oh, I've got this one video that every time I do binding, I go watch it. That somebody does. Every time I do this binding, I have to go watch it. I think I'm gonna have to go watch it.
You're just trying to try the two ends together, right?
Yeah, but if you don't do it just right, then it gets a twist in it, or it's not the right way.
No. I don't want to see you.
Okay, somebody come up on screen and help Rita with the binding.
Somebody help me, help me, help me.
Come here. Not that high.
Our cat the last few days has been staying over on the couch, not coming. He usually comes over and sits with me at night. For some reason she's been staying on the couch.
Try it again. Don't bet on me. I may have it wrong again.
That's a big cat.
Yeah, she's, I don't know how old she is. Got her after my dog, so.
You're not going to believe it. But it's wrong again. Now, what am I doing wrong?
Kim, my mom used to make a lot of my shirts when I was in school. She had a problem because I always liked pockets, and she would make the pockets too big sometimes.
Mm.
You don't hear very many people actually sewing clothes much anymore.
You can buy them cheaper and you can make them anymore, though, I think.
They're not having a party next door today, Gladys.
I don't know. I checked before it came on.
That's got to be irritating sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do they ever invite you over?
No.
Nah.
Still got their party lights on.
Linda, I really didn't realize there was that many. I knew my aunts did quilts and stuff until I started watching Rita and all the ladies in here. There's quite a few people that still make the quilts, but I don't watch much other sewing. Oh, see, it's got that deal in there to type that stuff on there, but it's not working. Hey, this is pretty cool. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special presentation of Rita sewing. There's my number for anybody who needs it.
Every time I go to South Dakota, I drive past Kansas City and St. Joseph.
Yeah, if you drive through St. Joe, 36 goes east and west through St. Joe. We're about 25 miles east of St. Joe.
Just,
Look at there. I got it on there. I can turn it over and finish it.
I just go up the interstate because
Quit that.
Want to
Quit
see
that.
the road. Make sure it's straight.
See, I got it. I got the ends put together, so they're ready to flip over and stitch it down. And here's my needle right here, and I've got to go to right there. That's all I got left. But I did that.
If you do, you get it.
I tried that 3 times before I finally didn't have a twist in it and had it right. Seriously.
I thought I could read the comments over here on StreamYard.
Now, I don't know how much longer it'll take to do this, but then this one will be done.
Are you, I'm trying to look closer. Are you going around the material or just through the material? The binding part.
Well, let me show you.
Wait a minute, let me make it big so I can see.
Is it clear? Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and catch a little bit of it like that.
Okay. So you're not actually going around the outside, you're going inside.
Then I'll go back down right where I come up at and catch some of that underneath there.
Okay. Now I got it.
I mean, I used to do the binding where you loop it, but I don't anymore. And I
Well,
actually
I've seen some where they did the loop, and I wasn't sure. It didn't look like you were doing that.
but it's catching it, and it looks better than the loop, I think. If you can see
Yeah,
that.
it ain't pulling the material together that way. And you probably have less chance of it catching on something and breaking the thread.
Probably. Of course, I'm making, pretty small stitches because, the old joke that you don't want to get your toenails caught in there. So pull that thread down close.
Kim said 3rd time's the charm.
I know. But there's a certain video I go click on every time I need it. And I couldn't click on it and watch it because sometimes I'll do mine exactly how she's doing hers on that same video.
So if you had the binding straight, you actually could run that through your machine then too.
Yeah, and sew it on the machine. Yeah, a lot of people do that, but I just think this looks better because sometimes on the machine you can't get that part there to line up exactly. It'll be off of it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Keeps it straighter.
So I just think it looks better. That's just me, but.
And it really doesn't take you that long to do it.
Not too long.
Linda likes the hand binding too.
I do, Linda. Now I have sewed it with the machine because those little old boys, I'd made them some little old quilts that were just kind of, and they were rough on them. So it didn't matter how much, you just sew it by the machine.
Now, when my mom would, somebody's echoing.
Is that mine? Shouldn't be. I've not touched anything, have I?
I haven't either. But I can hear myself.
Yeah.
I turn my phone off. No, it's not my phone. I turned my phone completely off. But my mom would take when she put the backing on once in a while, but she would take a bigger thread instead of quilting it on the uh, long arm. She would do it the backing on, but she would take a bigger thread and go through and then make a little knots on it.
Mm-hmm. I've had some quilts like that. That they call them tide quilts is what
Is that
my
what it's called? I remember her doing that. She sit there for hours and just put a little piece of thread in, tie them.
Mm-hmm.
Gladys, you're muted now, it says.
I know. I thought maybe I was echoing.
I don't know where it was coming from.
My fur is kicked in, so I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
hear
have
it
anything
now.
else.
No, Kim, you always get behind every day too. Kim, I'm gonna have to send you a message every day and give you a list of things to get done. Kim was telling me the other day, Rita, she hasn't been up on yours for a while. She's having problems coming up. She's coming up on our channels for some reason.
Oh, yours too? Mine and yours?
Yeah, she's having problems coming up when we drop the links.
And neither one of us have changed a thing, so I don't know what the deal is.
There's a lot of truth to that too, Kim. Seems like the faster you go, the farther you get behind sometimes. One old saying is, like the tortoise and the hare, when they have the race, slower wins the race every time sometimes. So,
Mm-hmm.
like you get in a hurry doing something, then you got to start over. Like today in the shop up there today, you just putting the quilt together and had to start all over.
I'm telling you, I don't know how some of them got messed up because they were all stuck on that wall and they had the design, but you'd take two of them, and time you'd get them back up to the front room, they wouldn't be right for some reason.
Would it be when you take them off the wall, take like some tape and tape the two together? It's going to be sewed. Would that be easier?
Well, we should have done something. I don't know what we were doing wrong. I was going over in front of the quilt machine to sew mine, and I'd take them and I'd hold it till I'd walk around the room and start. I mean, it'd still be wrong. I don't know what we were doing, but
Yeah, Kim saying wants her to set up a StreamYard account on her own channel to join anymore.
huh?
I tried that, and then I was like, no, can I go to Google and do that?
And I don't think it asked me to do that, and I don't have StreamYard anymore. No, I don't used to have it, but I don't anymore. I was kind of curious what I'd have to click on to get up here on yours, but it wasn't. I didn't think it's that hard, but
Now, sometimes when I come up on your restream, I have to wait a little bit. It's checking something, and I have to click on the Google account, but not every time. It doesn't do the same thing every time. I like this here on the StreamYard. I've never done it with anybody up on panel. I got you guys. You're up here in the middle of the screen, but down at the bottom, I see you guys. I know you can't see that on the phone. I would just see somebody's in the basement, wanting to come up, but it actually shows your picture coming up. You don't have to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon's got some thread that I sew up stuff with right now. You cannot break it. You have to use scissors and cut it.
Wow,
I don't know
that's,
what kind of thread it is, but I put on my fingers and try to break it, and you can't break this thread.
that's some stout thread.
I patched my jeans, some of my old jeans here a while back. Took another pair of jeans, and put patches on them, and you couldn't break it. It would cut your finger.
Hmm. Yeah. More threads.
It's on, Catherine. It's on just a little spool. Which she has I don't know where it's at right now, or I'd go get it and see. But it's just a little, looks like regular thread on a little spool, and we keep it and the needles in it. So if I want to patch something, she doesn't use it very often. I do, but I don't know where she hid it at right now. But I haven't used it in a while. Oh, Kim's going to have a grandson. Looks like.
Yes, I am too, Kim.
Well, I hope everything goes right, Kim. Kim, you're going to have another grandkid. You better get to working on Christmas stuff because you're slow at doing that stuff. You're going to have to make another book. That's some tough thread. I've never. I don't. I dig it out next time. I'll see here and what it says on it. I've never read it, but you can't break it with your hands. I actually carry needles in my truck and the roll of thread for things once in a while. Oh, Linda's going to be a great grandma in
Right.
August too. Her first one. If Paul was in here, she has to tell you how many great grandkids I got. I got 2 great grandkids, but I think I got 10 or 11 grandkids.
Fixing to have to thread my needle again. I'm doing good tonight. I've got a needle threader, don't I?
Yeah,
Where somewhere
you had it.
had it. Yeah. Telling you. I'm the world's worst. I can lay something down and it disappears.
Jennifer's got a question. Anyone ever make fabric rope? I thought about making some and making a rag out of it.
Rug. Make a rug out of it.
Rug.
No.
Hmm.
I haven't done it.
Somebody in our family used to use the scraps and make like rugs out of them.
I know my grandma used to take old stuff like she'd take just a strip, not very wide of fabric, and make long rolls of it. And then she had this big old crochet hook, and she'd crochet round and round, starting the center and round
That's
and
what
round.
they did, and they made
Yeah.
like little rugs out of them.
Yes, but it was crocheted. It wasn't like they do nowadays. It was, but she did. but my grandma worked with her hands all the time till she had a stroke and couldn't. But
Like somebody was saying in here a while ago, the sewing and different crafts, a lot of it's dying off. People aren't keeping up, doing it.
I went to talking and lost my needle.
Don't
Okay.
sit on it.
There it is. I found it. Now, where's that needle? Oh, there's that needle thread.
I haven't been to Silver Dollar City in a long time, but I like going down there when we was younger because a lot of the old crafts are still doing things, like glass blowing, woodworking, and metalworking, and I like watching that stuff. Jennifer says this is like that, but the long strips are two-piece twisted together instead of crocheted.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
Jennifer, you have to get off your camera shy and show us. Well, you can learn on video. We can watch you learn. Your husband's on video. Paula says, I got 10 grandkids by blood and 3 inherited. They still count, Paula. Kathleen says, look up toothbrush rugs.
Maybe that's what when Grandma made them, they didn't ever call them no name other than her crocheted rugs, but maybe they've got another name too.
Tree.
Sometimes, Jennifer, a tree has a better conversation.
It's bark worse than its bite. Oh.
It's winding down. That much more now.
Almost.
Almost. Gonna finish it on your channel instead of mine, ain't
Yeah. And you can say you finished a project.
I can, can't I? Sure can.
We tried to get you to finish last night, but you wimped out on us.
I whipped out. There was this sharp pain right in the middle of my back and shoulders, so it was just time to stop.
Oh, a hand carved wouldn't work. Oh,
I know Grandma used to have this big old wooden hook, but I don't know where it ended up. I'd give anything for it, but I don't know where it's at. Somebody else got it.
Jennifer said you're off to a good start because you're getting one done. Actually, she got the one quilted for the other lady too. So
Yeah, and she's done. It's already with her. She took yesterday, didn't it? Yeah, Monday.
Joe, you need to learn how to quilt. Give you something to do at night when it's cold up there. I have a problem. Like you got your string really long. Sometimes I make it too long. There's Sandra.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just a little long, but I
Sorry,
wanted.
Sandra, I missed you today. I took a nap. When I got up, you were already off.
Hello, Sandra.
They were talking about your bunnies and flowers quilt in here earlier. No, it's not. I tried to make sure I come in when you're on. And I was just so tired this morning after I got up, and Shannon went to bed, and I'm sitting here watching YouTube, and I fell asleep with the YouTube running. Just like here, I just went back like this, and the phone rang and woke me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I was watching a little bit of it. It said you was having internet problems. It's probably the operator. There, I dropped the link. You want to come up and show it? Gladys has been trying to help me figure out how to pin it. I can't figure out how to pin it on the computer.
I just went home, grab something to eat.
You had her all day, huh?
I like keeping my grandkids, but I don't want to keep them all the time.
That's one thing about grandkids, other than kids. You can send them home after a while.
Uh-huh. I've got it all stitched. I'm going to run past it just a little bit.
How do you tie it off when you're done?
I just make some loops and then run the thread through and cut it off away from where you've made your little loops. I don't know if there's a right way to do it or not, but because I don't know. That's just what I do.
When I'm sewing something, that's what I do. I go through a couple times and go back through a bigger knot.
When I'm not, I don't even make a knot at the end. But here's where I stop, and then I'm going to go down. Then I'm going to bring that needle up away from it. So there's a tail underneath there, pretty long tail. If that makes any sense. Because I'm done. Believe it or not.
Yay.
Yay, I know. I can put them back in my hair now, can't I?
Next time you're live, I'm going to have to tell everybody to come over to my channel if they want to see it done. Here, I'll make you big so you can show it.
Well, y'all have all seen it. I know you have, but there it is. It's just a little baby quilt. Pretty good sized little baby quilt. Isn't that cute?
I like the circles, how it was on the long arm, how the pattern you used on it.
Oh, yeah. It's got, you probably can't see them, but it's got little flowers and then little loops and flowers.
Yeah, I can see the loops.
They showing?
The loops are, I don't see flowers. Oh, froze up.
Okay. That's it. That means I got to go back to the aggravating wedding ring, don't I?
That one's going to take you a while to do.
I know, I'm not going to get in any hurry. There's no need to rush, but I always wanted to do one, and I wasn't never going to get it done if it didn't start. It was. What time is it? No, it's
9:30?
not that late yet, is it?
No.
Yeah, I think it's cute. Thank you guys for liking it because I'm proud of it. I'm gonna go over to Facebook and tell my niece that I finished it for her. So I'm gonna send a message on here.
Sounds like with all these kids getting born, somebody's going to get busy making some more baby quilts.
I know I need to start a little boy quilt, but I don't know what I want to do yet.
Sandra's making money.
Have to make a quilt for a customer.
Those are the better kind sometimes. Sometimes, though, you fall in love with them and don't want to get rid of them.
I sometimes people ask me if I'll make a quilt and what I'll charge. I usually say no, I don't want to. I may quilt them on the long arm for them, but I ain't gonna make them a quilt. I turn them down because then I'd be committed to it and I'd have to do it, and I don't want to have to do something.
Yeah, and they'd want it done tomorrow. So if you was just strictly doing that and didn't have grandkids and the farm and everything else, it'd be different. It was your business, but doing it as a hobby, yeah, it would get hard.
Yeah. And I'm 66 years old. I'm retired. Sometimes that shop's more than I want to even do, especially with this paperwork and tax time coming up. It makes me wonder what in the world I was thinking.
A lot of people don't understand when you run a small business, even like that, there's a lot of paperwork involved in it to keep it right so the man don't come knocking on your door.
Uh-huh.
You got to keep track of all your taxes and inventory and all that.
Mm-hmm. It's over my head, that's for sure. I'm a farm wife. I could do other stuff, but not paperwork.
I hate paperwork. Mine.
Sandra says it's supposed to be one below at bus time in the morning.
My receipts went in a folder, and I'd put them in a yellow envelope, and I'd bring them in and give them to Shannon, and she'd take them to the office. I never touched them, but and then I offered the other day to go in the room and start. She waits the last minute to do our taxes, and I offered to go in, and I'm sitting here. She's got a computer that won't go online, but she can make a ledger. Our tax person had her do a ledger, so it's easier. And she puts all the information in the ledger. And I offered to go, no, you leave it alone. So, okay.
Okay. Ours would be almost like a shoebox full of receipts, one on the farm part, because there's this big drawer in there on this old buffet type thing. And every time Terry will come from the co-op or someplace or fuel, that receipt will go in that drawer. So there's this big pile of papers. We went through them, but it wasn't fun.
I offered to do a few years ago, I think it's QuickBooks. One of the football players advertised it once in a while on TV. You can take your receipts and run through like a scanner, and it puts it all in the computer for you. And you got a handheld one, or you can have a desktop deal. And I tried to get her to buy one of them here a few years ago, but she didn't want to do it. But Yeah, you just take the receipts and it will put it into categories already for you.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of it right now. I haven't seen the advertising in a while, but
But to scan it and do it for yourself by itself, that's something. Yeah.
yeah, it's you just scan it and it actually go right to what category you want it in already. Then all you
Huh.
have to do is go back and look and make sure everything matches up.
Hmm.
Dang, Sandra, it's going to be cold up there. I think it's only supposed to get in the teens here.
I think ours is going to be right around freezing. I think that's why they're hoping it's not freezing rain because it's not going to be real cold. It's just going to be just on that borderline, and then rain. So.
Yeah, and then you're right at the border where the mountain is, so
Mm-hmm.
it could go either way where you're at.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, Kimberly did hers every month. See, I don't even do that. Now on paying the sales tax, I do keep up with all that, and I pay that once a month.
Some people probably, that's what we do. We think, oh, we'll do it later because you're busy, but it probably would be easier if you did a little each at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But you
And
just,
and through the years, there's been a time or two that I would do that, and about June or July, I'd get so far behind, I'd stop. I do real good for 3 or 4 or 5 months, and then something else, all this other stuff would come up, and oh well, that receipts will have to wait. So I don't carry through with it the whole year. But I will.
well, there's some people's got to do, they do their taxes quarterly. They do, 4 times a year. I don't know why they do that, but some of them do it quarterly.
Yeah,
That
we
seems
never
like
did
a lot of
that.
work.
Yeah, we never paid quarterly. Well, we did one year 30 years ago, I think, but we have to have ours filed by March the 1st though, because we're farmers. Now I don't know why, but we have to. Ours is way before everybody else's. Yeah. Maybe it's because we have to pay or something. I don't know, but they have to be done before long before April the 15th. Hester on high. What am I missing on that?
The temperature
You,
probably.
you just got to get on the bus in the morning. It's going to be -1.
But
I
read
heard the Alani to get on the bus. School bus.
Not looking forward to it, but I will Hester on high.
Mhm.
I don't know what that means.
Heater and pickup.
Oh, heater and pickup.
Mhm.
Okay. Have the heater on high. The heater on high. Okay. I get it now. It makes sense now.
Sandra, it's your pickup. Can you remotely start it? Shannon's her pickup. She can remotely start it, so it'll be actually a little bit warm when she goes out.
Oh. No, she can. She can remote start it.
That helps a lot in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a remote start. My trucks are old.
And I like we got heated seats. First thing I hit when I get in there, and a heated steering wheel. Well, that's some of the
Wow.
comforts anymore. I don't like all the electronic stuff on there, but man, I sure enjoy it now.
Uh-huh.
You grab that old cold steering wheel, you just
Yeah.
push the button and it warms up.
Probably safer because it's hard to drive with gloves on, I think.
Yeah.
You have to keep the baby warm, yes. Well, Randy, I'm a leaving.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I've been on 2 hours, so
And I got my quilt done. Thanks for letting me finish my quilt with you. So,
yeah. Thank you for coming up. Thank you, Gladys, for coming up. Thanks everybody for coming in tonight.
So I'm gonna find the eggs, and I'm waving. Marilyn never did find us, but I'll
No,
wave.
Marilyn didn't show up.
I'm on tomorrow at 4 o'clock Central.
I waved
4 o'clock.
everybody else.
Drop the link real quick. Oh, you're not. I didn't make you a mod. I'm gonna say. Let me turn it on real quick. Come on, goofy bone. Type something new, Gladys, in there so I can get your link, and I'll make you a mod, and you can drop your deal for tomorrow. My phone won't let me go back far enough.
So,
There you go. Now you can drop your own link for tomorrow that way. Good night, Kim, Sandra, Carol. Thanks to everybody coming in tonight, spending some time with us. I try to fill in when Rita doesn't come on, so I know we all enjoy having a little conversation at night, so I get bored just like you guys do, so I appreciate it. Bye, Paula. Randy, you can call now. I'm going to get off here. There it is, guys. Gladys has dropped her link. So 4 o'clock tomorrow. See you, everybody.